Welcome to another episode of Swamp Water or Sweet Elixir. I'm Elliot, and today I am going to be exploring a particular drink that got a lot of, traction this summer. I found out about it in an article in Esquire. That's right, an article by Nate Erickson. He suggested that pickle can make a bad beer better. That's right. He used the example of Bud Light, and so I'll do the same. And I got here some sliced pickles. I would have preferred to use just a tube, I don't know what it's called, just a whole pickle, I guess, a tube of pickle. But I don't have that available in my fridge at the moment, and I am not gonna go buy a jar of tube pickles just to do this experiment. So I got these sliced ones. I'm gonna they're surprisingly harder to position. I thought I could have it like nicely wrapped around glass, but it might not turn out beautifully like how I want it. Well, that looks kind of shitty, but that's okay. It's not what this show is about. It's not about appearance. It's about substance. And the substance I will be consuming today is Bud Light with pickles. So, you know, it sounds good, in my opinion. I could see how some people can be turned off by the idea of pickle beer. If you don't like pickle in general, like if you're one of those people that order a Big Mac and then like pick the pickles off and then discard them, that's my mother. I'm describing my whole childhood, just watching her. Instead of telling the McDonald's employee that she doesn't want pickle, she just picks the pickle out, and it's traumatized me very much so into my adulthood. Nevertheless, this is not what this show is about. This show is about me drinking my my trauma away, apparently. So here we go. Bud Light and pickle. I'm putting my pickle in first because I think the flavor of it will infuse a little bit better. All right, here it is. It really changes the aroma of the Bud Light. It's got this, I almost want to describe it as this sweet, like tropical fruitiness to it. It's very faint, it's very light, but it's almost like it's a part of a larger meal. I don't know how to describe it completely, like fruit that is a part of a larger meal. So take it however you will with that. All right, as you can see, it doesn't really change anything too much. Let's just go into the tasting part of it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You could definitely taste the pickle in it, and I think the pickle, what it's doing, what's the flavor of pickle? Salty? It's really knocking down how do I describe it? The funky flavor that you get in a light beer, because a light beer is not often very balanced. I don't drink Bud Light that often, I'm not gonna lie there. And I often notice it tends to have a little bitter kick to it, and the sourness of this pickle does a good job balancing it out. I think that's what's happening right now. It's very delightful. It's very delightful. Nate Erickson, you were on to something. It's so good. It's so good. This just saved Bud Light, I believe. If you just gave it to me and you didn't tell me what beer was actually contained in here with the pickles, I would have guessed something of higher quality. I would. A Heineken, perhaps. But this is a very, very redeeming beer. I am genuinely impressed by this result. And it just sparks my imagination. So if you have some Bud Light at home, Molson Canadian, Labatt Blue, perhaps, I would put some pickle in it, give it a shot. I am genuinely surprised about this. I think this is an excellent discovery. I think next time I go camping or just happen to purchase a lot of this type of beer, lager, low quality mass-produced lager, I'm gonna bring a jar of pickle with me, and yeah, it saves it. The longer you let it stew, the more pickly flavor it is, and it's actually really good. I've never opened a jar of pickle and just drank the juice in it, but I wouldn't. And I do like pickle, and this is a good compromise. So swamp water or Sweet Elixir. This is definitely a Sweet Elixir. This turned out much better. It exceeded my expectations. It exceeded my expectations. This is something I would pay maybe $6 for at a craft brewery or a bar. I would be upset if they told me that I was just drinking Bud Light with a pickle in it, but if you didn't tell me, I would pay that much because it feels high quality all of a sudden. Maybe I'm an idiot. Either way, thank you so much for watching another episode of Swamp Water or Sweet Elixir. Tune in next time, or leave a comment. Tune in next time, subscribe, leave a comment. See you soon. Cheers.